Hello, beloved Aquarians. Welcome to your reading. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Within this reading, Aquarius, we'll be taking a look at how your energy impacts others, how your energy impacts others. Okay, let's jump right in. If you would like to book me, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I offer all types of readings. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Aquarius, what I'm seeing here for you is that you hold a lot of great wisdom, a lot of great knowledge. Okay, your mind is linked to your words, and you have a very powerful way of thinking. Therefore, whenever you speak with conviction, you speak with knowing. You don't speak on things that you are uninformed about. Okay, you know what you're speaking about. That's why I feel like whenever you speak, people listen. It's like whenever you speak, people always want to know what you're saying. It's like the people in your past, even that you've been in relationships with, okay, even friendships, family, it's always been a constant theme of them wanting to know what goes on in your mind, okay? Especially relationships, it's like that partner is always gonna question themselves, like, what are you thinking? Okay, because it's felt in your energy that there's far more depth than what you might be putting out, okay? Maybe for all time's sake, you don't like expressing the depths at which your mind takes you. You prefer to just blend in and coexist with everybody else without kind of constantly like freaking people out with the wisdom that you hold, because I feel like you're a type of individual that is well informed. Okay, doesn't have to be through what you've learned, but through the wisdom that has been granted to you by the divine, because I feel like you have a connection to the divine. Okay, and your connection to the divine is also linked to the vessel that is you. Therefore, what you say is not for you, it's for the impact that it has on people, which is its purpose that it's serving. Okay, your wisdom is not yours to hold on to. You're being called to share more of what you know. You bring a lot of comfort to people, okay, because they know that you know what you're talking about, therefore they listen. That's the impact of your energy within that sense. Okay, I feel like you are getting over this period of underestimating your own wisdom, or having this lack of trust within yourself of what you actually saying and what you know and how you know it. Okay, I feel like, what I'm being called to tell you is like, stop questioning your wisdom and your knowledge. It doesn't matter how you know it. It's there for a reason, and utilize it, okay, whenever you are called to. Because I feel like you have a link to the divine here, okay? It's like you're linked to the divine. And I feel like you have the power to create breakthroughs with your words and and what you know. Okay? You can get a lot of people out of the dark. It's like you can wake people up. You have the power to wake people up. Okay? I hear you saying that. I hear you saying, wake up. Okay, to people. I feel like Aquarius, while we have the Tower here, okay, which speaks of your impact. It's like you create breakthroughs, you bring clarity, you heal hearts. And this is through your wisdom, which I feel like you might have been keeping to yourself for a long time because maybe you are unsure of yourself, or you have phases in your life where you are unsure of yourself, and it's very hard for you to vocalize yourself when you're in that state of being. So you kind of retract and detach from the rest of the world, and you go into your little space. Okay, but what you know is not for you to understand, it's for you to give out to the rest of the world, because you are a vessel. I feel like you have this powerful energy of owning a room by your presence. It's like you are the type of individual, type of person that is felt before even being seen. It's like you walk into a door, they'll feel you first before they even take a look at you and seeing that it's you that came in. Okay, they'll feel your presence first. I feel like Aquarius also, you are the one that was meant to do it differently than anyone and everyone else here, okay? You are not meant to be like everyone. You are not meant to blend in and fit in. I know sometimes you try to, just to keep the peace and just to, not shock people as much, or just for your own sake. You don't want that attention. But I feel like you are meant and destined for greater things. You are not meant to be of the rest of the world. You are meant to create a world of your own that people are welcome in, and they don't leave your world the same. Okay, so what I'm getting is, whenever somebody experiences you, when they leave your presence, they don't leave the same person, or they don't leave with the same way of thinking, or they don't leave feeling the same way about themselves. There is a shift that occurs within that individual when they're in your presence experiencing you. Don't forget, you're the star, the water bearer, which holds a lot of comfort and a lot of healing, but in ways that creates breakthroughs. There's a key word, breakthrough, here. Something that is broken through, something that was chained and locked. So you're the generational curse breaker. You are not meant to be in any queue that everybody else is in. You're not meant to follow any path that anyone else is following. The divine has created a path of your own to take. It's okay to co-create with everybody else. It's not okay. But what's not okay is associating yourself with everybody else when you know damn straight that you're not like them, not by a bit. I feel like you've been struggling, or you in your past have struggled with being different, or being okay with being different. But being different is what makes you who you are, and it's also a superpower. Because when you're different, people listen. Who wants to listen to somebody say the same thing or do the same thing that everyone else is doing? People crave different, because different creates breakthrough, because different brings a different feeling in the room, brings a different feeling in a person. That's why when people experience you, they don't leave the same way. There's something that shifts because they've experienced something different, something out of this world that they have never experienced before, because you are not of this world. And it's time you start being okay with that and realize it for what it is, the superpower, Aquarius. Who wants to be the same? The different ones are the ones that are going to have an impact in this world on a greater scale. You can't be the same and expect to make a difference. You understand? You have a role that you are playing in this world, in this life. And it starts by merely just experiencing you is a role that you play as a vessel. Because when they experience you, they don't come out the same way. So whenever somebody is in your presence, know that the divine is working behind the scenes on that person, because you may not know what that person needed, but your presence gave them exactly that. And it gave the divine the vortex to work on that person through your presence, because you are connected to the divine. You understand? It's time you heal from this traumatic way of thinking that has occurred because of what you've been through in your life. Like, okay, you were the weird one growing up. You were the outcast growing up. You were the pariah, the misunderstood. That was how it was supposed to be because of what you're here to do. And now with time, it makes sense why. Now with time, as you look back at the people, very people you wanted to be friends with, would you want that for yourself right now? No, because you're beyond them now. And you've always been. They just didn't understand it then. And you were in a low vibrational state then. You were still being worked on by the divine. You will always walk with the divine. Like it or not. Get comfortable. That was all for you, okay? Aquarius, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you for your energy. Also, if you want to book me out for any and every type of reading, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. Okay, I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time, bye.